Did you see finally Moicano respond to me criticizing him not taking the
Moicano?
Moicano.
I did not see that.
He responded to me criticizing him for not taking the money. Now, let me be very upfront here. Him not taking the money helps me out. So at the end of the day, I don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah.
It actually puts more money in my pocket, Don Cerrone's pocket, some other fighters that could probably use it. But here's my thing, Bubba, and I'm a fan of Moicano. And I expect a rebuttal. Whenever you criticize a fighter, we're fighters.
I think you went hard in the press. I think what he
hold on, let me finish. Yeah. So whenever you call out a fighter, I expect a response. They're fighters. You call me out. If you're just a general fan or hater, I don't respond. If we're from the same alumni or you're professional, well, now you got my attention. And because I'm not going to come off as a bully there. Like with Nate Diaz, that's not bullying. He called me out. We're from the same fraternity. We can both fight. So if we fight, we both have a set of skills and we both agree to it. That's different than if you're just some schmuck at the bar. That's not cool. If a professional beats up a average Joe, that's bullying, and that's not the way to do things. But if you're from the same fraternity, the UFC fraternity, well, now we can both play in this game. But here's the thing with Moicano is if you're going to start a beef, if you're going to go back and forth, buddy, you can't wait. No, hold on. You can't wait 10 days to respond. I don't know if it's a language barrier. I don't know if it's a translation thing where they had to figure out what I said. Either way, your handlers, you can't get back to me after 10 days. I've moved on. When someone and fans were hitting me up like, oh, Moicano's taking shots, I went, what? Who? About what? I've moved. Dude, this is 10 years. It's like with Nate Diaz. It took him several days to respond, and all he said was, you'd be surprised. Well, first of all, I've already moved on in my life, dude. And second of all, that's not original. That's so weak. You're making a reference from fucking 12 years ago. And your team, your handlers, that's what you got. And with Moicano, right? And this is prototypical ChatGPT. How do I talk shit to Brendan Schaub? Here it is. He's dumb. He's a meathead. He's bad at podcasting. He was a bad fighter. If I post a truck, did you flip it? The standard shit, right? The standard shit. None of it's original. So his team put in ChatGPT. How do I talk shit to Brendan Schaub? Again, he's in Brazil, so I don't know. Maybe it's a translation issue.
Yeah.
If you think yourself as dumb, I never said I was dumb. I might call myself an idiot, but compared to him, I'm Elon Musk.
Well, he's not talking to you about that.
Think about my fans, which is, if you're listening to me, that means I'm dumb and he's dumb and the fans are dumb, right? And then he goes, Brendan Schaub's show on YouTube. Oh, it's a podcast, mainly audio. We do YouTube just for the fuck of it.
So he said,
the comedy
read
special.
The whole quote.
Hold on. And the comedy special. Oh, you're talking about from 5 years ago?
Yeah.
So it's just like, dude, again, if you were going to come with this rebuttal, you got to do it at least within 24 hours. Otherwise, I'm out, bud. I'm not going to play your game. But if you're going to wait a fucking week, 10 days, however long this took to come up with this rebuttal, it has to be good. Then I'm like, all right, they took their time. They probably got some writers. Then I'm in. But when it's this, and listen, I like Moicano. Him not taking the money helps me out, helps the other fighters out. You're putting more money in my pocket. And Moicano, I hate to tell you, 99.9% of UFC fighters, alumni, current fighters, staff, anybody who works at the UFC is on my side. You're not going to find many fighters that agree with you. Everyone thinks it's fucking stupid what you're doing. Now, again, I don't know Moicano, and I don't know how far the dollar goes in Brazil. Maybe he's set. Maybe he comes from family money. I think he was going to be a lawyer and dropped out of that to pursue fighting. So he's a smart dude.
Guy, yeah.
He's a very smart guy. And he's entertaining.
He's great.
And here's the other thing. If you're going to respond and then make fun of me, how no one watches my show, or I can't podcast, can't do this stuff, blah, blah, blah. Bud, to get your message out, you have to go on another man's show to reach me. I sit down over there in a chair for the last fucking 12 years and get my message out. And you saw it. It got to you. You have to call another grown man who's built their platform, and Nir Hawani has a big platform, just to reach me, bud. I do it from here, and you're making fun of me.
Wait, it might have been that he let it go, and then Ariel asked him about it.
No,
No.
no,
Oh, okay.
he doesn't have a fight coming up. This is the only thing that's current in
But
his
he
life.
wasn't he on Ariel when he said that?
Correct, Brian. That's the point. Hold on. Yeah.
No, but did he go
hold,
on?
Hold on. Yeah.
No, but he didn't go
hold
on.
Brian doesn't
he
get it.
didn't
Let me
go
do this.
on- he didn't
He
go
went on
on-
Ariel to address this. He doesn't have a fight
Only
coming.
that?
He doesn't
Or
have a
did
fight
he go
coming
on
up.
there for other things?
He doesn't have a fight coming up.
Right.
So if you're going to go on shows, it's usually because you have something to promote, correct? A
Yeah.
fight, maybe release some brand or some brand deal.
Yeah.
No, he went on another grown man show to get the message out because he can't do it from here. And then he's trying podcasts and everyone their mom is, right? Weird. Who's the first UFC fighter to do a podcast? Do you know who it is? Right? So he's going to launch a podcast. You're going to call it Show Me the Money. And then when they show you the money, you turned it down. Oh, but I'm the dumb one.
Do you think that the clapback came as a result of you saying he'd never be champion?
Probably.
Yeah.
And I stand by that.
Fighters-
I'm not trying to hurt his feelings. Let's go black and white here. Take feelings out of it. Let's be analytical. Let's take feelings out of it. If you look at his record, and I'm not being mean. This is, if I did not know him, we didn't have this beef. You look at the lay of the fucking land at 55 that he's fighting at. Anytime he's fought top echelon competition, he has lost. He's lost. He's coming off a 2-fight loss streak right now.
Yeah.
Right? He beat BSD, who was overhyped. So that's probably his best win. He lost to RDA, which is years ago. He lost to Fazeev. These are all top of the division. Keep going. He lost to Korean Zombie. He lost to Jose Aldo. He lost to Brian Ortega. So just be analytical. So you haven't beat any of these top guys. You're not going to. You beat Drew Dober, Jalen Turner, BSD, who we know was overhyped, and that's my fault. I overhyped him. He was a beast, but he's not. It was fake hype. He has no legit wins, right? So you beat him, and then by beating him, you got a title shot because the main event fell out in a short notice. That will never happen again. It will never happen again. And then they give you a bounce back fight with an older Dariush, and you lose to him. So if we're just being analytical about it, me saying you're not getting a title shot isn't a shot at him. Right. Fucking 99.9. I never fought for a title.
You're being honest as you
see it. And it's fair. He's a fighter to criticize that. But if you take your feelings out of it, he knows this.
Yeah.
I know this. The fan base knows this. Now, he's a fun fighter to watch. He's exciting. He'll always have a career. But again, he's a smart dude. I'm not going to call him dumb and all this shit and blah, blah, blah. But he might be playing checkers. I'm sorry. He might be playing chess and we're playing checkers. Because he might be thinking, I don't know what they pay him. It's probably a good amount of money with how many fights he has, right? And he fought for that main event, probably got a good payday. He's fighting top echelon guys. He might be saying, hold on. The smart, and he's a smart dude, so maybe he's doing this. He's already lost 2 in a row. You lose another one, it's going to get dicey. He might say, instead of take this antitrust lawsuit money, which he said was, I think, 200 or 300,000, it's not. I know how they break it down. He was going to get about 120,000. So he's off even on his numbers. I just don't think he has the facts. So he's not actually turning down 200,000 like he said. He's probably turned down a low 100-something thousand, which is still a lot of money.
Yeah, but after taxes.
But he makes, after taxes, all that. But he probably makes more fighting, right? So the smart thing to do, if he thinks Dana's going to scratch his back, which I doubt he is, but maybe they are, is I'm a 2-fight losing skid. They give me a bad matchup, I'm fucked, dude. I'm going to make way more money. If I can just win one more, that's going to extend my career another 2 to 3 fights.
Fan favorite.
Yes, so that's going to extend my career another 2 to 3 fights.
Smart.
So by turning this $100,000 down,
he makes a lot more.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I think he's playing chess.
I agree.
And we're thinking of checkers. That's what I assume he's turned down the money.
That's what I feel like. That's what makes sense. That would be the smart sort of
he doesn't say
plan.
That though. He doesn't say, he goes, it's a pride thing, it's a respect thing.
And it probably is as well. It's probably a combination.
That's all garbage. That's all garbage. And I'm coming from as an older guy who has been around the league longer than him.
Yes.
I've been behind the scenes way longer than him.
Yeah.
I have the relationships to know how this works. I'm telling you now, Moicano, maybe you're right. Maybe they give you a favorable matchup and you extend your career. Maybe. And I fucking hope they do, and I hope that's why you're doing it. But typically it never works out that way. They never scratch your back. They just don't.